Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan with Her Courage to Plan. Today we've got to go ahead and update our savings tracker and our debt trackers for January. Now in today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to show you guys the new debt payoff trackers that I am using for 2020. I do have them in my Etsy shop at this time, so if you want to go over to my Etsy shop and take a look at it and grab you a copy, you are more than welcome to do so. I do have my Etsy shop link down below in the description box. And also what you're looking at here, this here is one of the sets of 20 affirmation and quotes dashboards that I have in my Etsy shop as well. And I do have them set up throughout my actual planner, but this one here I do love. It says, I don't depend on my own strength to do this, and it's from Philippians 3:13. And so for today, we are going to go ahead and update our January savings tracker first. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so we are at the savings funds tracker, and today I'm going to actually use my Micron pen. I do have an Amazon link down below if you want to get your hands on this. But I've already written in the categories that we do have at this time for our saving funds. And these are the starting balance as of January, starting balances for each fund. And so let me go ahead and quickly get this filled in for you guys. So for our household, we started out at $176.70. We did not take any money out. And as far as the deposit, the $50 was transferred because it is automatically transferred from our checking account to our savings account at the end of the month. So this balance is now $226.70. Okay, and then for son's tuition, started out at $830, and we did put in the $150 as a deposit, but also after the deposit we end up doing a $880 withdrawal to pay on his tuition. So the withdrawal was actually $880, and we did do the $150 deposit. So of course the withdrawal was done after the deposit. So $830, it started out with $830 minus $880 plus $150 deposit. So the ending balance in the savings account for son's tuition is at $100. Now we will add some additional monies to this account from our personal accounts, because we want to try to keep this account boosted up as much as possible, because we are cash flowing our son's college tuition. But we did have to use it, and I was basically saying for a little while that we would eventually have to start using the money from the son's tuition, and we have started doing that. All right, and so for vacation, the starting balance was at $447.52, and we haven't taken anything out of that account, and we did put in the $100 for January. So that account is at $447.52 plus $100. So that total balance in that account is $547.52. Now at the bottom here, I do like to go ahead and total the starting balance. So we were at $176.70 plus the $830 plus $447.52, $1454.22. All right, so the amounts that were withdrawn for these accounts was $880, and then the total deposits, that should be $300. So it's at $50 plus $150 plus $100. So a total of $300 was deposited. All right, and then the ending balances are $226.70 plus $100 plus the $547.52. So we ended out with $874.22. Okay, and even if you do go ahead and run the numbers across, so we started out with $1454.22 minus $880 plus $300, we still get the $874.22. Okay, so that is it for the savings fund tracker update. All right, guys, so we are here at our debt payoff tracker for January, and I do have a big announcement, guys, coming very soon. So I just want you all to know that I will continue to update this debt payoff tracker for January and possibly February. But today I'm also going to show you the debt payoff tracker, the way I'm going to be using it for the remainder of 2020. Now, what you see here is the receipt that I did get from the bank. And it does tell you here the last transaction, which was the 27th, our regular HELOC payment was made. So our extra payment, the $380, was paid. And you can see that $375.60 went toward the principal. So there's not a whole lot of interest that had accumulated. For today, I went ahead and started out putting in the information. So the January 27th payment at the beginning, which is the December's ending balance. So we started out with $3933.53, and then the minimum payment was made, the $125. No extra payment on that date, so the total payment I plugged in here was at $125, which made the ending balance the $3826.64. So let me put that in here. So for confirmation number here, this was done in person. Okay, and so the extra debt payment was done. It was actually done February the 3rd, but I always wait till we do our budget recap to see out exactly how much we have to make a payment on as far as the additional payment. So the beginning balance became $3,826.64, which is the same as what's on this receipt as the previous balance after we paid the $125. It goes here as far as extra. Okay, so that total payment on February the 3rd, $380, which now our ending balance right here, it says new balance, is all the way down to $3,451.04, guys. That is just amazing. All right, so down here I'll go ahead and bring down the totals in these few columns here, so I'm not worried about that. But the minimum payment total was $125, and then the extra payment total was the $380. And so for the total for January, $125, $380, we're at $505. And then our ending balance is this same ending balance here, which is the $3451.04, which is amazing. I am just so happy, guys. Let me go ahead and flip on over to the new debt payoff trackers that I have. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and update the debt payoff tracker section. So what you see here is part of the debt payoff bundle that I do have in my Etsy shop. It does come with a debt payoff pre-plan, and I've redesigned the pre-plan where you have affirmations, you have goals, and you have your big plans. Okay, and so I went ahead and started putting in affirmations, and of course our goal is to pay off the HELOC, and then I just got a little note here to focus on paying off the HELOC. And then I put a sticker here, God is in control. And then also as part of your bundle that you do get, you get the debt payoff tracker monthly jars, and then you also get the big debt payoff tracker jar. So you can use whichever tracker you so desire. Now you get some colorful jars, you get some jars that are just all gold, and then you get the black and white. I'm actually using the black and white or black and gray for the debt payoff tracker because I want to use different colors for each month. And then I have quarterly check-in down here, which mirrors the savings tracker bundle as well. I put the quarterly check-in. So for the first quarter, January through March, I'm just going to try to keep up with how much we actually paid in for the first quarter as far as our debt payoff on the HELOC. I am just excited to get the coloring in, guys. And what I did, I put in a piece of cardstock here. I cut it down to size because I'm using a classic size Happy Planner. And That way it won't bleed through. And then I also did the same thing for my jar, because we're going to shade this in as well. Now I do have this additional debt payoff tracker that I'm trying to keep a running total for the whole year. I won't do this on camera because we've already done it for January. I'm just going to transfer that information over to this one. So for January, our total debt payment for January that went towards this HELOC was a total of $505. So this is what I'm going to put on this line. So I'm going to use my mile liners, and I'm thinking I'm just going to use the blue to just keep up with the January theme color. I am so happy, guys. Y'all just don't know how long it's been since I wanted to come on here and color in my boxes. I'm just so excited. And then I did have a don't quit sticker, don't give up, and then he keeps his promises. And these stickers here came out of my Happy Planner Fitness sticker book. Now this sticker here, he keeps his promises, and the one that I have here, God is in control, it came out of the Illustrated Faith sticker book, bright and bold. I think I got it from Michael's. I am not the best colorer, but we're gonna try to do this as best as I can, okay? Bear with me. Alright, so let's get on to the next one. So I did use these stickers, don't quit, you've got this. Now these stickers also came from the fitness tracker sticker book. Now the way I set up my jar is the largest balance all the way down to the lowest, because mentally, if I'm paying off debt, I want to see it going down. That's just me. I know I've seen it done other ways, but you do what works best for you and what you're comfortable with. So the way I set this up, I have 15 lines here, and so $262.24 represents a payment. So the payoff goal is the beginning balance for January, the $39.33.53, and of course that's where it starts out at. Now since our balance is all the way down to $34.51.04, this right here, next line, it says $34.09.05. We're not quite there yet, so I'm going to get a pen and mark that off so that I don't go below. So I'll shade all the way to about there. I'm going to use the same blue mile liner. All right, guys, that is exciting. I mean, that just felt so good. You all just don't know. I'm telling you, to see these colored in and to see that we are actually going down, this is such a great motivator. And I just encourage you, if you have not tried, debt payoff trackers, savings trackers, you should try that, because we need all the motivation that we can get, guys. This is a full-blown journey, and for some of us, this journey is years. And any little help that we can get to keep us motivated, hey, we'll take it. And like I said, sprucing it up with some stickers here, I'm just so excited to continue filling in my trackers. So I like what I am seeing, and I just can't wait until we get to the end to see these different colors filled in for the whole 2020 debt payoff. So, all right, guys, this is it. I have done my first coloring on camera, and I love it. And so, again, if you want to get your hands on this debt payoff tracker bundle, I also have a savings tracker bundle in my Etsy shop. Go ahead and take a look at it and snag your copy. Let me know down in the comment section, guys. Do you use debt trackers or any type of trackers that you shade in just for extra motivation? I would love to know what you guys use. All right, guys. So until the next time, I will see you later. Bye.